Hi, Jack. I'm gonna make a new one just quickly. I'm gonna skip the part that I had earlier about the details on the command prompt. I assume you know how to deal with command prompt since you ran the SFC scanner already. Um, okay, I will start with the log. For that we need a command prompt. Here's a command prompt. I ran a SFC scan now earlier, so I should have a log. Let's see. This one here we have to delete. I'm having so much stuff here on the desktop. Okay, this was a command that I posted in my earlier posting, which you can just copy. Just copy it, and then we'll paste it in here, and you'll see we will quickly get our log. Here it is, big log. Okay, now this one, I didn't have any problems. It didn't find anything, but doesn't matter. A log is a log. So what you do here is very simple. You right click and you go to select all. You see select all, and it'll change color. Now you right click again and it's going to be on the clipboard, which means it's stored in the system somewhere, and then you can paste it. Now where do we paste it? Best is to take a WordPad. A WordPad is, we'll go to Start in all programs, and we go to Accessories. I have a lot of stuff in here, too much stuff. Accessories. Okay, and down here in Accessories is somewhere WordPad, on a W most likely. Okay, here's a WordPad. And that's where we paste it in. Okay, now we have it in the WordPad. Of course, we have to save that. We'll save it. We go up here to the left and we save as. And as we call it SFC log. SFC log. Okay. And we'll save that. And now we are in good shape because we have saved the log. Now, let's just look at it. Oops, this is the wrong one. This is the wrong shortcut. Where's the log? Ought to be somewhere here. Oh, it saved it to the default location. Ha 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 ha, if I knew what that is. Let's see. We'll find out. I wanted it on the desktop. Save as. Where does it go? It goes into documents. Okay. We'll have to get it out of documents, and that's very simple. Just holding up traffic here. It's SFC log. Where's SFC log? SFC log. Here it is. Okay, we'll cut it out of here, and we put it on the desktop, and we paste it here. Okay, now it is. Here it is. Okay, sorry for a little detour because I did not select the right place where to put it. Okay, well, you can always assume if something disappears, it usually disappears into documents, so it's not such a big mystery. Okay, we got the log. Now, the next thing is how do you get it to me? Um, you go to your Internet Explorer and put in OneDrive. OneDrive, that's the cloud um, of Microsoft. Okay, OneDrive. Okay, here comes. Now here's two possibilities. Either sign in, like I have an account, or you have to sign up, which means you need an account, like with any mail order house or so. And you click on that. And what type of account would you like to create? A personal account, of course, because you don't want to pay for it. Okay, now they bother you with, you need first name, last name, username, blah, 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 create password, etc. The usual stuff. Uh, and then you have to put in these funny letters here into this field, and then you can create an account. And once you have the account, keep the um, keep the URL here because you will need that later in order to find your account. Okay, so you highlight that and you copy it and paste it either in a WordPad or wherever you keep your URLs. Okay, now I have an account, so let's go to mine. That makes it simple. I have everything down here in my toolbars. Okay, and that was the other video I had sent you about the toolbars. Now we have from my earlier thing here, we have to delete this log here because this was from our earlier try. Okay, now you won't have any of that stuff. Yours will be more or less blank. So you go up here, up here, up here, and you say create a folder. And we call it again SFC Log. And we create it. Takes a minute to create it and it's right there. Okay, you will only have that one and only folder unless you already have an account. And you click on that, and now comes the tricky part. That's a little tricky, so pay attention. You go to share, up here, share, share. Okay, share. And in share, you go to get a link. And you roll this down here, and you want a public link because unless it's public, I cannot read it. It would be private, only you could read it, and that makes no sense. Create a link. We created the link here, and you click on this link, right click on it, and copy it. And then you put it up here into your browser, paste it, and hit enter. And this is your folder. See, it's SFC log. That's your folder. Here it says it again. Okay, now how do we get that's why I put it on the desktop. How do we get our file into here? Very simple. You make this a little smaller and see, oops, this is my Rocket Duck. I have all this stuff. And here is your SFC log and you just drag it into here. And see, it uploaded it immediately. And I'll show in a second. Let's see, look, here is your SFC log. Okay, very simple. The only tricky part here is with this sharing business, but that is, they had an earlier version years ago, was a lot easier, but they had to make it complicated. That's typical Microsoft. Okay, so now you take this, you highlight this, and copy this. Copy this, and again, store it someplace so it doesn't get lost. But that's not the purpose of copying it. The purpose is that you now post that link. Let's take this down here. You post that link, and let me show you what the link is. Doesn't matter. Yours will look different, but it's a long link. You post that link on the forum for me, and I can then go there and get it. So that is really all. It's relatively simple. You have to just get the information out of command prompt into a WordPad or a Word document if you have Word, whatever you prefer, and then you have to get it into OneDrive and get all the links, and that's it. It's quite simple. So this is my house here in Florida where we spend our winters. As you may have noticed, I'm German, and in the summer we're in Germany, but in the winter we're here. But right now it's cold, very cold. It's maximum 70 degrees, which is cold for Florida. But I guess for the northerners that is good news. Okay, let me stop that and see whether that one is any